gentlemen and the ladies, you must be knowing what is case studies and success stories. These are happenings really happened somewhere that has been documented, that has been made into some form with all actors involved, with all extension officers and the sponsorer, made that things happen in some area with the some people. And if that case studies and success stories could be replicated in other place with similar conditions, perhaps this is going to give you exactly the same result as it has happened in before. Because success stories and case studies in agriculture extension management is a unique one by which any extension personnel can use that success stories so that he can, in his jurisdiction, can tell others, can show others, can give demonstration others how some people have been successful in getting the expected result. If it is followed, meticulously planned and applied, same kind of result is going to happen. And so case studies and success stories are immense importance in extension management. When you build extension strategy or extension program planning or the demonstration by which you are disseminating some ideas, information, technologies, so that farmers and the rural peasants make use of that thing in their regular practices, they are going to get the result, they are going to get the benefit. Let's see how some of the success stories and case studies I shall tell you one by one how it has happened, how you can get an idea if you can make meaning of it, make all the thought process in your thinking process and can use it again in your area. Perhaps your area's farmers, rural peasants will be empowered, will be getting immense benefit out of that particular success stories. Let's see. In Maharashtra state, there is a Ahmednagar district where chrysanthemum flower cultivation is in vogue. People cultivate, people make use of that one and sell in the local market. But in the process, they do not get much money out of that chrysanthemum cultivation. But Atma, your district agriculture technology management agencies, thought of that how to make chrysanthemum flower production. It is a great kind of episode by which farmers, those who are cultivating that chrysanthemum, can get immense benefit out of money. As you understand today, extension is not information transfer, extension is not seedling or plant material distribution, extension is an money making business because you are helping, supporting, empowering, promoting a kind of technology, innovative technology in agriculture by which farmers should get money in their hands. So what they did it, they took the farmers of that area in other places like Nagpur and Pune, shown them how other flower cultivator, particularly chrysanthemum, growing that chrysanthemum which has tremendous value and market demand elsewhere. They chose some kind of varieties which is better, like Sonali Sitara, Baggi, they brought in that seeds, cultivated in that area. Extension personnel of that particular block helped them. Atma personnel sponsored that activities. The farmers which they used to get it a few meager amount from their chrysanthemum cultivation, today they are making more, selling and sending, exporting that particular flowers in other area. So gentlemen and the ladies, if you can follow that particular information, this documented evidence, something happened in Ahmednagar district of Maharashtra, you can also make use the same kind of result in your farmers, in your client, in your rural peasants in your area. Come to the next. There is artificial insemination, you are all heard about mostly in the dairy cattle, but artificial insemination in Aurangabad district of Maharashtra state in goats can brought a fantastic result, and that particular case studies I will be narrating in a very synoptic manner how it happened. Most of the people in Aurangabad district and particular block, they used to do that all desi varieties of goat. People like that goats, that meat, they sell it, and their production is not very much useful. Somebody, a veterinary doctor with Atma's support, he made it that his name is Kiran Rajput. He made it to happen that being a new breed which can give more productive value, which produces more weight in the goat, that is Sirohi and Osmanabadi. He brought that breed to that area, made artificial insemination with the Deshi goats, and when that offspring came, 6-8 numbers every year, that all that farmers, particularly the goat farmers, got immense benefit. What it is? Deshi goat with the artificial insemination, with that Osmanabadi and the Sirohi, and that kind of breed, that offspring they got, it is better, it has more market value, it is more meat in that process, so they got benefit. So this success story says, with the local varieties, local breed, you make artificial inseminated with that hybrid goat and make use of that information. So this is another success story. Extension personnel must use these success stories to their advantage to help support, empower farming community to get maximum income out of their endeavor. Number 3, there's value addition to cashew nut. You know, cashew, high demand in the market, huge value, but particularly Ratnagiri district of Maharashtra state, there is some villages they cultivate cashew, but cashew there is not packaged properly, not processed properly, raw they sell, they get very meager amount of money out of cultivation of cashew. Atma took initiative. They brought that processing unit, though it is very costly, but they made the people of that area that give it to that particular one fellow with a small microprocessing unit, and it will be astonishing to know that out of total production only even below 1% of cashew are processed properly. All they sell it in the raw, they get very less money by selling of that. But just introduction of that microprocessing unit where cashew nut are processed and graded, and value addition, make a packaged and sold, they get more money. So packaging, grading and value addition in the post-harvest technology makes enormous difference between the raw selling of that particular nuts to that new added value with the value addition and post-harvest technology processed through the micro unit. It gives a better income to the farmer's hand. So Ratnagiri district has made that kind of thinking process in the farming community with the help of Atma officials and made things happen. Number 4, I shall be bringing from Maharashtra to Bihar episode. In the Bihar, there is a women interest group. They also grow floriculture, number of flowers, sell it in the local market. And you know, the previous age in the Bihar, though it is a backward state, people used to use flower for birthday party, people used to flower for some marriage party, but today flower is required for every kind of episode, and people, there is a huge demand. But there is a one lady who is little trained, his name is Mrs. Shanti Devi, brought some women of the village. She thought that if that same kind of flower we cultivate, sell in the local market, whatever we get it, that will be better. But the little initiative by Atma and village block extension officer, they got a training how to cultivate better with the new seed, new varieties, and particularly marigold. Marigold seed was brought from Calcutta, and they started cultivating with the new hybrid, and it got more production, more demand. Then suddenly that particular women interest group in Patna of Bihar made a huge market demand of their marigold field, and suddenly they start sending to the outside, to the Calcutta market, to Nagpur market, to the Pune market. Just to see, it was simple selling in the local market with a garland the ladies used to put it, or selling some flowers for the, making puja, offering puja to the temple. But today it goes to outside of their state, and everybody purchase coming from the Shanti Devi's unit of women interest group. So gentlemen and ladies, if you use this particular success stories, you can make other ladies of your area also similarly benefited as Shanti Devi and his group has been benefited in the Patna. Number 5, there is, again it is Bihar but Muzaffarpur district, beekeeping, that apiculture or that honey, people produces honey. Atma took initiative. There is a one cooperative or that small, what is called SHG, self-help group, which makes beekeeping. Simple, ordinary bee, they make it their beehive, take honey, sell in the market. But Atma initiative, Rajendra Agriculture University, Bihar's some apiculturist came, shown them how to scientifically grow bees through the beehive, purchasing that wax plate in the box, big box, and that is 5,000 annual expenditure. But that self-help group got the money from the bank, which Atma took initiative to get them, and there is a huge number of bee boxes are put in the garden, and they got that huge, from 5,000 from each box, they used to make profit of 6,000 rupees per annum. That means from the each box, how much honey they are getting and selling, they gain, though it is a cost is 5,000, they get around 11,000 rupees. So exactly 6,000 rupees profit from the each box. So this Rekha Devi, who made that initiative, head of that SHG, women SHG, and today that honey with the packaged, with the boxes, they sell it in Calcutta, Nagpur, Bihar, outside of the Bihar, and again the some particular time in a season they go to Punjab with the boxes, collect honey, come back, again make that honey and sell, collect that bee box and bee and make it this thing. So this particular self-help group activities in beekeeping makes things better for the women. They are empowered, they get money. So ladies and gentlemen, if you in your area with the extension people, with the block people, with the Atma people, if you make things happen in your area, things will be better for the people. The last, another two example I will be putting to you so that you can understand how success stories of somewhere can make happen and bring smile to other places. This is Kurnool district of Andhra Pradesh, and we know ICT, information communication technology. Using that, how you can transfer your technology. That means technology transfer through ICT. Kurnool Atma, they made a wonderful initiative using All India Radio Kurnool, making every day half an hour program with a question answer session with the farmers, by which people come, there is expert sitting, answering their problem of agriculture practices, veterinary practices, forestry practices, fisheries practices, poultry practices, goatry, piggery, all kind of questions they got answered through All India Radio Kurnool. And Atma, they say, the program headline, Hello Atma, farmers question Hello Atma, and Atma's expert collected from the state government agriculture university and gives answer to their queries. So this have made feel that all the farmers in the Kurnool district feel so happy in getting their problems solved through that All India Radio Kurnool. This is a great success stories from the Kurnool in Andhra Pradesh. The last but not the least, but most important, another success story I can tell you, that is from again Andhra Pradesh, and it is Chittoor district. Chittoor district cooperative, and Chittoor district is very famous for sugarcane, paddy, and groundnut. All the farmers cultivating these things over the years. But suddenly Chittoor district came with the poultry production. And poultry association grown big, they want their feed, and somebody all time bringing the feed. For feed it requires maize, and they are bringing maize from outside, putting more cost. Somebody Atma suggested that farmers, those who are cultivating paddy, cultivating sugarcane, cultivating groundnut, why not you switch over? There is a diversification. So they started switching over from sugarcane, paddy and groundnut to maize. And maize, they made a tie-up with the cooperative of the poultry that they have to purchase maize from the farmers so that they can make their poultry feed in themselves in Chittoor. And there is another agreement they made it with the farmers. All the poultry drops like a fertilizer and have to give back to the farmers. So they use that poultry drops for their production and give maize with a better price to that poultry association. They make feed out of that. And this episode, diversification from crop production to a particular crop which has been used by the poultry association, making feed for the poultry, giving them the poultry drops, and they using as a fertilizer for their production. This is another great success story. So gentlemen and ladies, what I conclude, these success stories you should use to your advantage, give souls to others, basic philosophy of humankind, seeing is believing, listening is believing, and show them so that they can also get benefit out of these success stories. Thank you.